Hi, this game is Partners to 100. Once they've passed Partners to 10 and Partners to 20, this is what they're going to be working on. By the end of grade 3, they should be able to find the partner to 100 without using this diagram. It should be done mentally. But this is the first step when working on Partners to 100. So here again, they would roll 2 dice, a 10-sided dice from 1 to 10, and another one that goes from 10, 20 up to 100. Again, here, if you at home you don't have those dice, you can just choose a number, and that number will be written here in nombre cible. So let's say he rolled 36. I would write 36 over here. And then first step is to color in 36. So I'm going to go with, students should know at this point that this here is 10. So they'll just do 10, 20, 30. They should also know that this is 5, so 35, and 1 is 36. Once they've done that, then they count the rest that is in white as the partner to 100. But they cannot count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right up to whatever's left over. They should be able to count by 10, and also they should know at this point too that this is 50. Or they can count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and they should know that this is 4, so that's 64. So the partner to 36 for 100 is 64. Now, that's the first step. Once they're very good at this one, then they can move over to the number line. So what they would do here using the number line, they would write 36 here at the first little line there, and then 100 at the end. So the goal is to find out what the difference is between 36 and 100. So what they need to do, this in as not as many steps, but the least amount of steps possible. So from 36, they need to be able to make their first jump, and they have to ask themselves, what is the next friendly number after 36? A friendly number is a number that ends with 0, so basically 10 or 100 numbers. So the next friendly number after 36 is 40. So they would write 40 over here, and then what is the difference between 36 and 40, which is 4, so they would write 4 here on top. Now, the student who's just beginning, they would after just go by 10. So 50, the next friendly number is 50, which is 10. The next number is 60, which is another 10. And then 70, another 10. 80, another 10. 90, another 10. And 100, which is another 10. And then they would count all those numbers, which is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 64, which is what we found at the beginning. Now the next step would be not to have that many steps on the number line. So again, they would start with 36 as their first number, 100 as their last number. Again, finding the next friendly number after 36, which is 40. Then they would put 4 here, because that's the difference between 36 and 40. Then after, they would have to make one big jump from 40 to 100. So they would have to ask themselves, what is the difference between 40 and 100? Basically relating it back to the partner to 10. So 4, what's 4's partner to 10, which is 6. So they have to relate that to then 40's partner to 100 would be 60. So they would write 60 here, and then 60 plus 4 is 64. So that's step 2. Step 3 is basically doing the number line in their head, which they wouldn't be writing it down. So they would ask themselves, 36 plus what is to the next friendly number, which is 40, which would be 4. So they keep that 4 in their head. From 40 to 100 is 60, and they would add those two numbers together, which is 60 plus 4 would be 64. So this is what we need to get these students to at the end of this year.